everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video. Okay, so today's YouTube is about finding a place in Merida, Mexico. It's not the same. It's not the same. I'm particularly speaking to people in the United States. Other people can listen, the information is all the same. But I realize that one of the biggest questions I get asked is, how do you find a place? Like, how do you find a place? Like, who's your realtor? Who's your da-da-da-da-da-da-da? Which is cool. I'm not gatekeeping. I will tell you who my realtor is if you're like here or like literally on your way here. The way it works out here in Mexico is, in Merida particularly, and I believe other places as well, as you show up and then you look, okay? Because if you look before you get here, A, you could get scammed, and B, you could sign up for something and get here and completely hate it. Like, you can only see the house, you can't really see the neighborhood. It's not like you can go online and there's like reviews, you know, like, oh, what's it like living in Dallas, Texas in this particular suburb or neighborhood or area or whatnot. So, you know, it's kind of like, and then the other thing is the market moves so fast here. It's a cash-based system. So if someone has the cash, they have their deposits, their documents, everything, the house is gone that day. So I just want to give some quick tips on how to find a place here in Merida, Mexico for those who are interested. And while I was on a walk with Jax, I was able to find a few houses in, well, I guess you could say my neighborhood. We walked a little further, but in my neighborhood, and you can just kind of see like what the properties look like. These are houses. Now, keep in mind, everybody's like, oh, you pay too much rent, da 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 da. I live in a house. I don't live in an apartment. So it's going to be different, but it's the same overall for apartments as well as houses. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so first thing first, right? You have to figure out what your budget is, right? If you want to pay $420 USD per month, go in, do a currency conversion and see how much that comes out to, right? So for the sake of research, we're going to say that 12,000 pesos is your budget, okay? So 12,000 pesos is your budget. There are a few things that you're going to have to do, right? You're going to have your 12,000 pesos for your first month's rent, as well as 24,000 pesos as a security deposit. Yes, you will have to pay 2 months of your rent security deposit unless you have a co-signer that's someone here in Mexico, or you already get your residency before you get here, okay? So you're gonna need 36,000 pesos when you go out to look at a $12,000 peso property, right? You know, and then the other thing is you will have to have the notary or the attorney fee. For my place, I had to pay 4,000 pesos was my notary attorney fee, right? So when I showed up, my place 16,000 pesos. I paid 16,000 pesos plus 32,000 pesos for my deposit, as well as 4,000 pesos for my notary fee. That's the lawyer who legalizes all your documents and goes through everything with you. My realtor, Cynthia, speaks English and Spanish. I read Spanish better than I speak it. That's quite honest. I took Spanish in college, so I read it better and then I can speak it, but it was great to have her there. And she read through, and line by line, we went through and initialed each thing and we talked about everything that was there, okay? The other thing when finding a place is you want to find a place in a neighborhood, in an area that works for you, right? Figure out what are your requirements. What absolutely do you need, right? So you have your list of must-haves, right? For me, number one must-have was a house. Number two, pet-friendly. Number three, pool. Number 4, 3 bedrooms, 2 living bedrooms, 1 office / guest room. 5 was lots of natural light. I need tons of light because I love the light and I love to have space for my plants. And number 5 was location. Like, I did not want to end up too far outside of the city limits. I wanted to live within walking distance of everything that I want to do. I can walk to the nail shop. I can walk to the vet, gym. You could walk to Walmart, walk to Walmart, walk to the mall. Everything's within walking distance. Now, it's too hot right now to be walking anywhere, but everything's within walking distance, which is exactly what I wanted to do. When I lived in LA, I walked a lot of places. I moved to Dallas. We rode everywhere. It just, you can't, I'm kind of like get involved in the area like that. So I love having a walkable community. That was what I needed. Oh, also Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi was probably after the dog, right? Was Wi-Fi. I needed to be somewhere where we had high speed fiber optic Wi-Fi. I've never had a Wi-Fi issue here, knock on wood. And that was something that was really, really, really important to me. I live inside the Periférico, so I hear that there's less issues inside the Periférico. If you live outside the Periférico, which is like the highway that runs around Merida, then you could run into some issues. I will be honest, you get more bang for your buck on the outside, bigger, nicer properties. Okay, so right now, what I'm going to insert is a screenshot of one of the ways that you can look for properties. One of the ways you can look for properties is to use Facebook Marketplace. Okay, so on Facebook Marketplace, you want to make sure that your location is set to Merida, Yucatan, and then you'll go down to rentals. Once you get to rentals, go ahead and just scroll a little bit. Again, this is another reason why being here is so important, because you'll be able to determine what area you want to be in, and you'll be able to, set your filters and narrow down your areas a little better. This gives like Merida, Progresso, it gives like a really like broad area. Clicked on this place. It is a 1-bedroom apartment, luxury. It seems to have everything that you would want for, that you would want. I don't know, it depends on your needs. Again, I keep telling people it depends on your needs. You'll see that it's 1 bedroom, 2 bathrooms. It has laundry in a building, pet park, but you also notice it's, outside the Periférico. You can see exactly what it has. Go down, click translate, and you'll just be able to determine, what you want from researching. I really didn't know what to pick, because it can, your needs determine, right? What you want. So this place is 14,500 pesos per month. I believe it's 3 bedrooms. Super cute. Cholula is a very popular area for a lot of families. I don't live there. It seems a little far for me. It requires you to have a car. Again, like I said, I like living walking distance, but this place is super cute. I like how updated and modern it is. It also has air conditioning, which is another thing I didn't mention. The places here are not central air and heat. I don't even know if anyone has heat. But again, you want to make sure that there's air conditioning in place. If not, that is an expense that you're going to have to incur. And you will see, it says 3 recommenders. Okay, so it has 3 bedrooms in it. Ceiling fans and air conditioning. It has 4 bathrooms in total. The pool comes with a filter and lamp, so that's great. Again, it all depends on what you want in a place, but Facebook Marketplace is a great research tool for you to use. And I want to encourage people to look on there to get an idea of what's available. There is this place, 18,000 pesos a month. And it's cool. I like it. It looks really nice and modern. Again, like I said, Cholula's a little far out. So if you want that modern, updated look that everyone's going for, go for it. Again, depends on what you need for your family.
And it says it's 18,000 pesos without furniture and 20,000 pesos with some furniture, with some furnishings. Okay, that's another thing. Places here, some are furnished and some are unfurnished. So that's another thing you'll determine how much furniture you'll be willing to buy or bring with you, or if you want your place fully furnished.
That's how you use Facebook Marketplace. Another thing you can do is just come to Merida and you could just find out whatever neighborhood you want to live in, wherever you want to live by, and then just go out and walk around, which quite honestly, it's probably what I would like. I knew exactly, like when I got here, I knew where I wanted to live. I had like narrowed down to 3 neighborhoods that I absolutely could live in, and the rest of them I was like, maybe sorta. I picked my top 3 and then go from there. Okay, make sure you communicate with your realtor if you're using one exactly where you want to be. Also stand fast on your budget, because they will try to get you to increase, spend more, but be realistic. Like, know exactly what you want and pay exactly what you expect to pay. Okay, walking a neighborhood is a great way for you to find out where things are that you need. For example, I need the gym, I need a vet, I need a park for my baby to play, I need access to grocery stores and convenience stores, the pharmacy. All of these things that I use regularly, monthly, are honestly within walking distance or a, really cheap Uber ride away. All right, so we have Facebook Marketplace and we have Walk in the Neighborhood. And then there are websites, okay? There are a few websites that you can use to look for properties. These websites, you have to go in and you're gonna have to use a little Google Translate so that you can know exactly what you're looking for. And I'm gonna insert a video, a screen recording of me just kind of doing the basic searching so you can see how to navigate the website so you can use it for yourself. But keep in mind, you might see it today and you're not moving for another 3 to 4 months. And if you think you're going to get that place, then it's not going to be there. But I'm going to show you how to use the website just so you can have it in mind as well.
Okay, so here's www.mweblist24.com. You're going to make sure you go departamentos, casa, whatever you're looking for. Departamentos, an apartment, or casa if you're looking for a house. And then you will type in your general area, Central, which is like the downtown here in Merida. I put Central, and then it came up, Merida Central, Merida Yucatan, and then I did the search, okay? The closer you live to Central, the more expensive properties are going to be. Now, I know that there's always like a diamond in the rough there. So, just kind of scroll through and look. And depending on your budget, you may be able to afford to live in Central if that's what you want to do. Okay. Then I checked another common place that a lot of people enjoy living, which is Alta Brisa. I live just north of Alta Brisa. Very beautiful area. Also more affordable houses. So you can see here, this place is 15,500 pesos. It's 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. And you can see it has covered parking and nicely updated interior. Alta Brisa is a really good area. There's a lot to do here for families and for singles. Lots of bars, parks. It's super pet friendly. And you'll notice that there are ceiling fans and AC in most of the living areas. Just skimming from the pictures. You can also go and check another area. Another very popular area for families is Cholul. Again, like I said, Cholul is just far from me. It's just me. Again, preferences. But a lot of expats that I know live out there. And just, proof you'll see, you get more bang for your buck out there. And you know, it's really just, you know, a location, right? Like just like anywhere. So this place has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's 12,000 pesos a month, and it has a pool. Looks like it's pretty updated. You'll notice that there's not mirrors in bathrooms here. Someone told me that they don't have mirrors in most bathrooms, and I don't remember why. If someone knows, leave that in the comment section for me. This place has, you know, great community features. Had a pool and a park, so I think that's really great. If you're searching on your phone, make sure you use the translator app. I got super lazy and I forget. I forget most of the time. Plus, I love to challenge my brain. And it's a new place, and it's unfurnished. 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, private pool, has common areas, sports courts, gym, covered parking. So it says 1 month advance income, 1 month deposit, and the notary is $6,000. So 6,000 pesos, sorry. So those are things that you'll have to look for in properties. Go ahead and just, you know, do your research.
And lastly, there is a website, www.meridamoves.com, that a lot of expats use because Barbara is kind of like the expat moving guru. So you can reach out to Barbara as well. I did not use Barbara personally, so I can't vouch for Barbara. However, I will give you the website so that you're able to go there, because I know a lot of people use her services to move. And lastly, I just want to say is keep an open mind. Understand that this is a completely different process than any process you will go through in the US. You're going to need to have pesos, and you're also going to want to have a list of your do's and don'ts before you get here. And it's not going to be something that you're going to be able to readily do in advance, and unless you feel comfortable with it. I just say be very cautious when dealing with landlords. I mean, I wouldn't do it in the United States, so I definitely wouldn't do it anywhere else in the world, okay? So again, like, comment, subscribe, leave any questions down below. Also, if you have something negative to say, you can leave that down below. I'm to the point where I'm just not going to respond to it. Everyone lives their life their own way. If I lived my life based on how you felt about life, I probably wouldn't be here in Mexico, right? Okay, so let's keep that in mind when leaving comments. I enjoy making these YouTube videos. I make these YouTube videos for fun. So, you know, sometimes your negative comments are not needed. I mean, why waste the energy? Because I don't care. But anyway, if you have any questions, I try to do my best to answer all the questions that I can. Please, please, please leave those comments in the comment section below, and I will get back to you. I thank you all for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Until the next one. Bye.